Welcome, world. I'm Tim the Talent. This is
Abstract Carter.
And we in the building, man. We're going to talk about gender roles.
Oh, wait, we got
Do
one.
they still exist? Oh, we got water? Oh, Cruz.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. We forgot Cruz.
And we got Cruz.
Cruz is in the building.
Dripping paint. There ain't no stains on me. Dripping paint. There ain't no stains on me. Dripping paint. There ain't no stains on me. Fresh and clean. Rocking my creative jeans.
We're going to talk about gender roles in a relationship. Do they even exist? Do they matter? Are they important? Cruz, what you think about that, dog? No, just kidding. No, in regards to gender roles, man, I mean, I feel like it's the wild, wild west out here now. Like, there are no gender roles anymore. I think it's just based upon the individual, and that's why it's hard for people to match up now. Because I think back in the day, it was just assumed, like, okay, you the man, so you're going to bring home the bacon, you're going to take care of all the bills, you're going to be the provider, you're going to be the protector of the family, you know, and then the woman was going to hold down the home life. Anything that was happening at home, she was going to take care of it, you know what I'm saying, you know, while the husband was working. And that was pretty much what it is, but now it's different, you know, now the man might be expected to hold down the home life, you know, while the woman's out there working. But I think there's a respect level that comes with it, you know what I mean? Like, I think that when women are in that position, I don't know if they respect the male as much as, you know, vice versa.
Right.
You know, I think it's almost like, oh, you know, I'm the man now, so you know what? You know what? Like, I'm the man. I'm running this now. You ain't nothing. You know, so I think that's why you get that attitude. Because remember, we were programmed like, oh, the woman, like, you can't do for me no more than what I can do for myself. Why do I need you? Right?
Yeah.
So I think you got a lot of that in relationships, because you got one mindset of everything is equal. Then the other mindset at the same time is, well, you can't do nothing more than what I can do for myself, so you're not worthy.
Right. Now, I think with everything that's going on, like, the roles aren't defined anymore. Like, women want to be men, and you have men that want to turn into women for some odd reason. Whatever.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so, like, no one knows what they want to be and who they're supposed to be now. Because, I mean, I'm not against equality and all that, but at the same time, women can't mix. You can't mix new school with old school ways. Like, it doesn't work. You can't want women to evolve, but then men stay the same and still be the provider, protector, and then not to mention, men provide more than just to pay all the bills and everything. Like, that's the stuff that they don't equate for. Like really think about, like, when it involves kids. Like, kids need their fathers in their lives. Like,
That's true.
we bring more to the table than just providing for the family and bringing the money in. Like, there's more involved in it than just that. And I feel like once women stop equating men to that and just thinking that, oh, they should just get a meal ticket, basically, just have a man that their money is our money, what your money is your money. Like, it doesn't work that way. Like, that's not teamwork. That's, I don't know what you want to call it, but
It's Jordan and the Chicago Bulls. They said, get your hey, you take the rock.
we'll do everything else.
Yeah, you take the rock, and we'll be Steve Kerr waiting to hit that shot. Like, no, I'm just kidding.
But nah, it's just, I don't know. It's just like, from a guy that has done that, where I've taken care of an entire household, and then yet I still was getting complaints and gripes about things. Oh, you're not home enough. Well, I can't be home more if I'm paying everything, and your money is literally your money for whatever reason. Like, I mean, like, now if that's what you agreed upon with the individual you were talking to or dating or married to, then fine, by all means, do what y'all do. But if it just happens, like, oh, she kind of falls on hard times and it turns into 80-20, and then it just never goes back to half and half, or whatever the case may be, like, for the right person, yes, I will take care of the house and hold the house down if I'm with the right person. And I know it's appreciated. It's not like they don't feel like I'm supposed to do that. Like, it's not a birth-given right that I'm supposed to just take care of you. So basically, you are another child of mine, which in a sense, not trying to say women are, but in a sense, when you doing all that, in a sense they are, because you basically treating them as if they're your kid, because you are the provider and protector of that adult as well as you are your child.
Right.
Which, I mean, I'm all fine and dandy with that, but just like I said, at the end of the day, me personally, I wouldn't like having that type of control over somebody where it's like, oh, I make all the money, so I dictate where the money goes, how it's spent, and if you want to go out and spend money and do something, I got the ability to tell you no. Because you mine, basically. I control you. I control where this money goes. You want a new car? Ha! Suffer!
Well, it shouldn't be that way, but I think that's how people envision it. I think when the family was traditional, like, you know, the man was bringing home the bacon, I think women looked at it like, oh, he's got all the power, he's got all the control, so they equated money with control. You know what I'm saying? And that's not how the family dynamic's supposed to be. Like, okay, yeah, you bringing in the money, but, you know, it's almost like the husband is like the president, and then, you know, your woman might be the vice president, you know what I mean? And y'all make decisions together.
Yeah.
You know, and then only if there's a situation where y'all can't agree. It's like somebody has to take the lead and say, okay, well, I'm gonna go out on a limb and make this decision because right now we at a standstill, we ain't getting nothing done. But along with that decision comes the burden of being wrong and the burden of having to deal with the results of being wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's not always a great thing. You know, like, that's not all that it's cracked up to be. Like, you know, for you to be the fall guy, like the decision didn't work and you're the fall guy. You know what I'm saying? And I think that maybe in traditional roles, like, the dudes were like that because, you know, some dudes are more of a butthole than women are. So it's just kind of like, yeah, I made the decision, yeah, you know, and they just have the blinders and it's goal oriented. Like, this is what we're going to do. This is what we need to do. We tried this. This didn't work. But ultimately, it's a collaborative effort. And I think that now there's a power struggle because there are no roles. Everybody wants to be the head honcho in charge. And the perception of being the head honcho is to dominate and control, you know, as opposed to working together. Like, really, when you are the head of your household, you're more of a servant than a dictator.
Right.
Like, you are serving your family. What is it that you need? What can I provide, you know, to help you get to where you're going? That's what it is. So if you're going to be the head of the household or you're going to be the main provider and you're going to step into that role, you're a servant of your family. You're in the service industry. So I think that's the misconception there, and that's why relationships don't work, because they think you're in the dominating, controlling industry. But, you know, if you want to go back to the traditional way, the way it's supposed to be, you know, for those of you that read the Bible and believe in the Bible, I mean, even in the Bible, it lets you know it's a service industry. You know, because the husband to the family is supposed to service his family the way Jesus was servicing the people. Like, Jesus was humble. He was in there washing people's feet. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
What grown man you know today is gonna be washing people's feet right now? Hey, brother, how you doing? Let me wash your feet, dog. Yeah. Get you cleaned up. You know, we got the towel in the back foot. Nobody ain't doing that. That is a humbling experience. Can you imagine Donald Trump washing somebody's feet? Like, heck no. No, absolutely not. Or any royalty, any person of royalty. No. Nah. They gonna have their feet get washed. Like, oh yeah, you can go ahead and shine my shoes. Like, yeah, wash my feet. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So, you know, I just think humility and being humble and just service, you know, being a service of your family, that's all gone. It's just competition.
Yeah, basically. But that's simply because, again, this goes back to the conversation we had before about, like, the media and the media control and stuff. It's just the media is trying to condition people into being at odds with each other, even in relationships and families. Because if you think of black families, they try to replace the male with the government.
Yeah.
Be like, oh yeah, if your man doesn't live with you, we give you all the help you want. Yeah, put him on child support. Yeah, it's a win-win for everybody. It's just, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. It's really a weird time. Like, then it's even like more harder, especially depending on your core values and what you value in a woman.
Right.
Let's say you a male that does like the traditional way of things. You provide for the household and everything, and she's barefoot at home pregnant, hope you can find her when the turkey test on. But some guys are still like that. And I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, but the thing is, now it's hard. It's like, those type of women probably are far and in between. You know, let alone even finding a woman that genuinely actually wants you and not want you because of something that you have or because of what you could potentially become because of my potential.
Because of my potential.
Anyway.
Because of my potential.
Right, what you can provide, like, it's just, yeah, like, I mean, it's real. It's like, nowadays, like, everybody's out here to use somebody for something. Like, you never know what people's genuine intentions really are when they talk to you or when they trying to enter your life. I really wish you would stop chilling.
But see, yeah, since there's no roles, I think you're right. Everybody's kind of out for self. So women are looking at dudes like, what can you provide for me? Oh, well, you don't make this amount of money, so I'm not even going to look at you. Like, I'm not even look at you like you're a human. I'm looking at what you can do for me. And then dudes out here is like, oh, I ain't got no role and no position in the family for real. So I'm out here just trying to get the box. You know what I'm saying? So that's why relationships don't work. This dude was trying to get the box. This woman was out here seeing what he could do, you know, for her. And then y'all get together. You know what I'm saying? And then you wonder why it don't work out.
I remember the first time we fell in love, it was just a long time ago. Everybody telling me I was too young, life seemed to be moving too slow. Some call it puppy love, but I knew it was true. Tried to shake this feeling, but what could I do? We would always be together, as long as the sky was blue. We did everything together, thought we could survive forever. But God wasn't in our heart, and the devil was too clever. You look like new, so grown men pursued you. I was hood famous just because I knew you. Your kisses are voodoo that keeps me glued to you. No one makes me feel like a king like you do. That's why I was blinded, couldn't see what was coming.